Hey guys, this is Steph and today I show you how to create this custom character. Oh wait a minute, this is not...
Hey guys, today I'll show you how I generated Stefan. Now I turn it into AI slob. Let's take its image and use Trippo to generate. And then step 1, take a human. Step 2, shake it well. Let's be honest, everyone's tired of Stefan. Not this again. All right, we'll keep him. Perfect, now export him.
Wow, guys, this is insane. I finally got access to Seedance 2 and this is huge. In this video, we're gonna objectively judge whether it's good or not, and I'm gonna prove to you that this is a very big thing for 3D community. Watch this video until the end, and I also show you how I made this video with all the prompts. And I also explain you my workflow of how I made this intro. And this time, no link in the description. We're gonna judge it fair. Let's dive into it. So you definitely already saw a lot of these videos, and they are impressive. Some of them, actually repeating themselves, such as this superhero girls killing mobs, but there are a bunch of quite original stuff that you can find, like this guy, for example. This guy is just following me in Instagram, they're creating quite a lot of the Seedance videos, and they're quite impressive. But for me, that's not the most impressive part. What's really amazed me is videos like this, and that is actually insane. Long story short, this AI model in combination with playblasts, this gray video, this pre-render videos, together with Nano Banana and Seedance can give this amazing results, and this is just insane. And that's not the only example, of course. I already saw a lot of examples where there was first release of Seedance in China, and I'm speechless. This is a breakthrough tool. Of course, there are some details, and maybe it's not that smooth, but this is obvious for me that this will be the next approach of AI animation, motion, doing cinematics and stuff. Or take a look on these examples, they're just insane. Let me explain how it works and what options you actually have in terms of control, and that's absolutely a revolution. So here I do have access to Seedance. There's also Seedance Fast. I actually tried it, it's faster, but the quality also drops. So we're gonna use Seedance 2. So in terms of references, it accepts video references, voice references, and image references. So here's what I prepared. In Blender, I prepared a very simple scene. This character is exported directly from Mixamo, and here's what I did. I just did a looped animation and I recorded a simple video. Here are two videos, like this one, the camera goes slightly around, and I also did with the close look, but I decided to go with the first option. Right after, I extracted first frame of each video and created and brought them to Nano Banana, of course, to create a styled version like this. Now, this prompt was denied. Absolutely. And why? Because I guess too much blood and some stuff, so I had to play with different style, and here's my next style. An IP problem is actually a huge thing. Let me update you about something. The reason why Seedance will delayed by almost 2 months from release on global market was actually this claims on IPs, specifically from US major studios. So we do have an articles about that, and it was crazy doing updates, some stuff so there are no IP used, because before it was possible to generate anything with any characters. Well, now it will not. On Hicksville, where I use it, and everywhere else, basically, when you're gonna upload the image, it will actually validate it. So, and here you can see protected content is not allowed. Well, so yeah, that's a headache. Anyway, let's choose our reference. So we do have a video and this image. I do not have voice reference, so the prompt says follow the exact motion in the camera from the input playblast, use the reference image for the final look, blah blah blah. Okay, so the reference video is 10 seconds, so this one will be 10 seconds, the proportion and stuff, so we're gonna press generate. And of course I already did that, so here's the results. And this is actually cool. I would not say in my case, in this example, it was following it like 100%, but it's very close and you can get what you want. And here's another video that I created. So there was like, I was using my second reference with another camera. Okay, and here we go. Slightly different prompt. And here I realized my, my input video was actually not that great because he followed like 2 exactly, but that's super cool. And for me, this is the most exciting thing. And I can definitely tell that a lot of professionals are also very excited about it. So here are some YouTube videos I found. So just take a look. So again, playblast, quite detailed one. Then Nana Banana to colored image reference. And just look at these results. Absolutely cool. Motion graphic is really not my best side, and I really enjoy seeing like how people show it merges with 3D. And again, like 3D gives you full control. It's like a blueprint for AI to follow exactly what you want. And I can only imagine how far it will go if professionals will actively start using that. Here I found another example, quite complex scene as you can see, and in Blender again, like set and the motion. So we do have this playblast, and look at this again. Nana Banana. I mean, like I really like Nana Banana. It really does really good job. So we got the textured version. So it basically for a reference of how we expected. You can play around with Nana Banana until you're happy with the colors and style, and then you just drop it all together to Seedance, and here's the amazing result we get. I mean, that's super cool. That's so much control, so much power. And again, that's not only it. You can even drop like parts of like your favorite movies and ask it to follow. Before, making videos like this could take like few days, weeks. And usually you never do that like alone. There's like a team of guys like who can set the light, render, like engine, I don't know, like quite a lot of stuff. Like an animation alone is like very sick stuff. And now, I mean, you can be proficient with Blender in an animation and you can do this. That's super nice. But let me be honest, like there are a lot of cool examples, but there were people like knowing what they do. I mean, there's very talented people doing all this stuff. You can take a look. There's quite a lot of reference. Especially, I have to mention that extremely hilarious Harry Potter Balenciaga video. If you haven't watched it, you definitely should. It got viral. I mean, at least I seeing that in my IG all the time. And what I like about it is that any crazy idea can get shapes and like, I mean, see the world. That's amazing. But there's also some dark side of it, which is that it's still a tool, meaning that yes, you create quite a lot of stuff by templates, but anytime like you have your own idea, then you might actually do quite a lot of tries. That is actually okay, but many people expect it to be like, boom, just imagine and it's done. No, it's a tool. You have to guide it, like you have to do some prompts, you have to experiment. And here's the example. While I was testing, I thought to create a video where it basically takes empty Blender scene and then creates a character, and the characters come up from the tornado, like puts parts comes together like mesh, texture and stuff. Actually, I had to give quite a lot of tries to get something close to what I want. This one, absolutely no. This one was closer, but still some stuff that I wasn't expecting to see. Then I had to do the prompting a few times with ChatGPT saying like, oh, this is not what I want. And then I actually start to get closer to what I envisioned. And after a few iterations, I actually got something very interesting. Like this one, for example. Boom. That is a very powerful thing right now. And even if you're not working with video, I really recommend you to try to see where it goes, because soon enough, the gap between people who use AI and not will be extremely big. And I want you to be on the side with advantage. So subscribe and like this video so I can keep you updated. So, okay, so about the intro. Initially, I actually wanted to create it with Mickey Mouse, the old version, not copyrighted, and that should be actually fine because that black and white Mickey Mouse is already out of copyright, and that could be possible. And here I will show you some footages of tests that we did with the Grok Imagine 4 model. We actually was very close, but I was not happy with the final result. Definitely not that good as Seedance 2, but it was working with any characters pretty much. Well, at least way less problems. So with Seedance, we had to change it to some original character, and here it goes. So it all started with this scenario, right? So like we do have whole scenario, then for each segment, I recorded like myself. Then we had to take like few frames and generate them in AI. Frame like this, prompt like this, a lot of generations, and all of that for each step. And if you think that is very easy, I would say yes, but it's time consuming. And again, right now you gives a lot of try. It's not even about AI only, it's also about how you're shaping your thoughts. Right? So, and here's the thing that I realized, for artists or for video makers, that is way easier to explain what they want, how they want that camera movement and stuff, than for me, for example. I just don't know those terms, and thanks to ChatGPT it helps a lot, but still you have to learn something about it, you have to experiment, and this can be a very powerful tool in your arsenal. So in the end, we generated plenty of videos, and then we also did some editing, and you saw what you saw. I actually plan to create a full workflow video about how I merge 3D and video. I'm working with my team, and if you guys want this video to come out, let me know in the comments what questions, issues you faced, or ideas that you have. Definitely gonna read it. See you in the next one.